Welcome, guys, to the Gulf Coast Music Podcast. My name's Q Steezy, and today's new wave is Doc.
Yes, sir. It's good to be here.
Man, it's great to have you.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a little minute.
Yes, sir. Describe your style.
It's you can kind of get whatever kind of music you want to listen to.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
if you like this, if you like one genre, you can find a song that I made that fits that
Yeah.
genre. And then if you like a different genre, then it's all over the place.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Do you find that in trying to do multiple genres, maybe you aren't able to pursue one as well as you could have?
I mean, no, it just keeps me like
Yeah.
it keeps me all over the place, so I can
Right.
get on any beat, you know.
Facts.
It's
Sometimes I think it might be too hard for your, or not for your fans, but just in general for any fans to comprehend when, you know, people want a simple artist. What's your argument to that?
I don't think into too much about how people think.
You're just making what you like.
I just do what I like, and it makes me happy. So
Absolutely, man. The road you've been on with the music recently has been so unique. What do you think brought you into that realm of sound?
just over the years of doing it,
Yeah.
just years and years and hours of recording, like
Yeah.
just so much time put into it. Is like I was telling Asher about when I first got here, like I record a song in 30 minutes,
Yeah.
you know? So it's just like there's no telling when I get in the studio, there's no telling what is gonna come out of it.
Are you punching in?
For some of them, if I already have it wrote up or if I
Right.
write and then find a beat,
Right.
then I'll be able to, but for the most part, yeah, I'll do like 2 lines and then punch in again. I'm not punching in every single, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I think at least for the genres that I've seen you in recently, kind of that indie, like I said, unique. It's not the SoundCloud rapper style that you used to have.
Yeah.
You know, it's less seen to be punching in that style. You know, maybe I don't know, but new recording setup.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely.
exciting.
Yeah.
I remember when you had that, you're like, I'm locking myself in here.
It's slowly growing, you know. Just the time you spend with it, you'll get some new equipment or just find your own style with how you record, and
Right.
you know.
What type of equipment are you using?
I got a Aston Aston. Damn, I don't even know.
I don't either.
I don't
I'm not
even know
that
what
advanced.
my mic is called. It's one of the good ones.
Yeah.
You know, it's not.
Yeah, that's good, man. I mean, you know, you don't.
I
need
record
anything.
everything on GarageBand.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't use any like major DAW. Like
Right.
I just use GarageBand because I spent so much time with it. It's natural to me. I don't have to think about what I'm doing on there.
That's always fascinating, is because I've had other artists on here that like only use BandLab, like
Yeah.
GarageBand.
Yeah,
The free DAWs that they've just spent hours on, that they're like, they're willing to attest that they can make better quality sounds off of those than Pro Tools. You know.
yeah. It's just what you're comfortable with.
Right.
I mean, if you're comfortable with it, then it'll work best for you.
Absolutely. What's your favorite spot to perform at?
Probably the Temple,
Is that in Fairhope?
Mobile, downtown.
Oh, that's Mobile.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The Temple or Hood Rat,
Yeah.
because that was my first show, like first real show.
I've had guys on here that explain a hood rat era. Is that a real thing?
It definitely was a real thing. Like
What-
I did that show there, and every weekend after that show was something lined up at Hood Rat.
and-
I'm telling you, there were a few, like this dude named Bones, or like there were a few dudes already performing there, but it wasn't like
right.
like we had 150 people in their first show. Like It was damn mosh pit in
Yeah.
the middle, like for real.
Damn.
In a small space, so it was shoulder to shoulder. Like I had 40 people with me on stage. Like before the show, I'm out in the back field with my
40
headphones.
people on stage is insane.
I was in the back field with my headphones in, like listening to the set I was doing, and I like heard something through the headphones, so I took it off, and it was just like, "We want to, we want to." And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's time to go."
That's some movie
So
shit.
they all
bro.
walked me through the door, and it was dope.
You were drunk as fuck.
No, no,
Really?
no.
I heard you used to get really drunk before your early performances.
It would tend to happen sometimes.
I mean, a lot of people do that.
Yeah,
But have you eased into a sober climate nowadays?
I mean, it's yeah. I'm not bad off on anything.
That's good.
Yeah, it's just moderation.
Yeah. But like in performing, do you think it helps to be sober, or is it better to be?
It can help in certain ways, and
Yeah.
and definitely not help in
Yeah.
certain ways.
Because you know when you're tipsy, I mean, you might have your best
Yeah,
performance ever.
you're just feeling it, you know.
Yeah.
But I
Facts,
don't know. You
facts.
can get a little messy sometimes if you
Yeah.
indulge too much.
When did you learn the drums?
I so I would like practice on the drums after church when I was like 8, and then I never really played, but I always, like, since I was like 2 years old, I always had drumsticks in the back of my dad's Tahoe. So like he'd be driving
And you're playing.
and I would just be hitting the back of the seat,
Damn, that's a crazy
just playing
story.
to like all the music that he would be playing.
right.
I grew up on a bunch of different music. Like that's why my music is that way.
Gotcha.
Because
How
I
you were
grew up
influenced.
on
Yeah.
every different type of music there is.
Yeah.
Like, so I'll just be playing on the back of the seat with the drums, and then but with the band, like playing live, I probably a year and a half.
Yeah. Do you ever think of your brand image, just in general? Do you ever think of your brand image, like in terms of?
I do a lot.
Yeah.
Like I was supposed to be in Atlanta this past weekend for a podcast, and it fell through or whatever. But the dude that booked me was saying like, "Why don't you have merch?" I'm like, I've made merch. When we were in high school, I was making merch and
Right.
selling socks and selling shirts and
Selling socks.
you
yeah.
know, like just with our little logo on
Yeah.
it. And every time we make anything, it sell out. And he's like, "So why'd you stop?"
Right.
And I really didn't have an answer for him. It's just because,
He asked you before the podcast.
yeah, just over the phone and
Gotcha.
conversating. But he's like, "Why did you stop?" And it's just, you try to come up with an answer, but there's really no, like,
Are you gonna get back
no
into it?
excuse for it. Yeah, definitely. Because I draw it up. Everything like,
Mhm.
all the logos and everything.
Yeah.
I'll draw it up, and my aunt has a hot press.
Oh.
So,
Chico.
Yeah.
I guess the reason I'm asking is, as a former athlete, going into music catches people off guard, right?
I mean, it with like my city, it didn't.
Really.
Because I mean, I was making music in middle school, like before I was
Gotcha.
playing football in high school
Right.
and trying to get a college,
Sure.
trying to go play in college, and
So people they weren't surprised that you were still doing music.
no,
Okay.
because it came early. So
Gotcha.
It wasn't anything too spectacular, but it was,
Right.
at least.
At the Creek House.
But it was way before that.
Yeah, yeah,
Way before that.
yeah. When did Creek House come out?
Senior year.
Yeah.
Or right towards the end of senior year, because I like my first like show.
Right.
It was at our buddy Jacob's Creek House.
God, what
So-
could go wrong?
So exactly, I'm on the kitchen counter like performing. It's a bunch of people there. Like it was fun, and the cop showed up, and everybody like
Always
had
do.
to run out. And
How many times have the cops showed up during a performance of yours?
Not as many as you probably think.
I feel like it's always associated with like an underground rap performance. It's
Yeah.
like the cops pulled up, you know, we had to shut
Yeah.
it down.
That would happen a lot with like us practicing the band and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, cops
Hitting the drums too hard?
show up in my house every day.
Yeah. Playing
Every
that
day.
devil's music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust my brother, I can't trust my cousin. No, let me take my time. I want every girl like I can't make my mind. I spent 80,000 just to flood the time. I don't wear no hangs, my t-shirt Saint Laurent. I just made a whole bag from like half of a show.
Every day. And then my granddad would answer the door and be like, "Yeah, he's back there playing."
Right.
They'll walk through the fence, just tell us to turn it down.
Gotcha. How many people are in the band?
Just 4. We're not playing right now. Our guitarist lives in Tuscaloosa, so
So how do y'all convene?
we're not. I haven't played the drums in
In a minute?
in probably 4 or 5 months.
Damn. What you been up to? Just recording?
Recording,
Gotcha.
just getting my.
Are you,
I lay concrete too. I
sure.
work concrete.
Yeah. How do you divide your time between work and music?
Right when I'm off, I'm recording
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
There's not a day that goes by I don't record.
What are your promotional strategies like when it comes to timing, post, and the videos? I mean, that's a topic that I really want to dive into because your videos are so unique.
I shoot them myself,
Yeah, I know.
so I just it's like all I think about throughout the day. It's like I'll see something that I know like can be
In a video.
yes,
Yeah.
like something that a lot of people will want to watch.
Right.
So like actually getting a camera and getting the equipment to be able to do it, it's fun. It's my favorite thing to do besides
Really?
like recording.
Yeah.
It's recording it, like listening to it and seeing what the video would be, and then like finally seeing it come to life is the best shit ever. Like it's dope.
What inspires the font design and kind of the themes of the videos?
I don't know, it's just whatever I think looks right. you
Right.
know?
I love the ones that are like in the dark with the dim lighting. You know, there's
Yeah,
the-
that's my studio.
Gotcha. I figured. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got that kind of Asian
Yeah,
theme to them.
little like Midwest,
Midwest vibe.
Middle
too, yeah.
East,
Middle East. Right.
Midwest.
It got some cowboy to them.
Like you're in Pakistan.
Let's see. What are your if you could describe how you went from the age of Robin Hood and Creek House into where you are now, what are some key elements that kind of positioned you for your style and just mindset nowadays?
It's really just like making all that and doing all those shows and like going to Atlanta and going to Texas and going to all these other places to like perform and try to build relationships with people,
Right.
and then it's never what you want it to be, or it's never what you expect it is going to be.
In a good way or a bad way?
Bad way.
Really?
It's never what is said at the beginning. It's never what you expected.
And do you think it's evolved to a better place nowadays?
I mean, we're gonna have to see.
Right. But and to be more specific, so are you referring to Atlanta as in like the times that you've gone to Atlanta, the connections that you made haven't lived up to the
No, yeah, it's just like with those songs that I
Right.
made back then, traveling with
I see.
that music,
Gotcha.
I don't know, it doesn't bring nothing good.
Gotcha. How often do you go to Atlanta?
Not often.
Because it seems to be a popular theme of either people don't go to Atlanta or people go every day during the week. You know.
I mean, there's definitely like pros about going to Atlanta, just for the people you can meet and the situations you can be put into and the
Right.
studios with people. But you know, when you're trying to find your own thing, you know, you got to focus on yourself.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's part of it is preparing before you can kind of broadcast your talents in another city like that. I've heard that like Atlanta is such a place that um, kind of supports the up and coming artists, but it seems like if they're supporting so many artists, it would just get too saturated. You know?
It seems like support
Really?
until it's not,
Gotcha.
until it's a scam,
Right.
until they're trying to get their own.
Hmm.
You know,
That's a lot of music in general nowadays, man.
yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah.
You know, social media, you can make a song and have a viral video, and then, but I'm glad that hasn't happened to me yet,
Really?
because I have a lot of people that like ask me like how haven't you blown up, or how like
Dude,
how
the no
have,
phone short on Instagram looks
Yeah.
like it has 1 million views.
but see, that's shot on my iPhone.
Right.
That's shot like that's all put together by like
Right.
us.
What bridge is that on?
It's in Pensacola.
Pensacola.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What was I saying? Like I'm glad that I haven't made something
Right.
and posted a video and it just got millions and millions of views and me shot straight up, and
Right.
then you get there and you don't know what to do with it.
Right. As in the steps that you take along the journey are what teach you how to react
Yeah.
in that. And if you go too fast, then you'll just be
Yeah.
flat-footed.
Like, I enjoy the waiting,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I enjoy like the journey of it,
Right.
because it's all just a journey. It's like everything I see throughout the day is just like, I don't know, I come up with stuff in my brain that it's like not everybody thinks of.
Well, when do you come up with your lyrics best? Is it when you're actually writing or just in day to
No,
day?
it's not when I'm actually writing. It's throughout the day,
Things just pop up?
outside living,
Yeah.
not on my phone, you know?
Absolutely. I agree.
Like that no phone that you're talking about.
That's what it's about.
I had a flip phone for years, like, because
Yeah.
it's just,
I do remember the post from the flip phone.
yeah, because, I mean, like, the phones have completely ruined people, like, ruined the world, dog.
Yeah.
Like, and it's, people know, but, you know, people don't care, so it's,
It's amazing that you've taken it upon yourself to go down that route.
and I went from having a flip phone, now I have 2 iPhones.
Really.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Yeah. You know, just having to have space.
Yeah. Too many audio files.
Literally, bro. I'm sitting on fucking.
When you record yourself, how many takes does it take to, finish a song? Like, how many audio files do you bounce? Thousands?
I mean, it depends on the song. You know, some songs, like one line will have 18 different stacks on it. Or like
Like background vocals?
yeah, like, you know, stacking it. Just,
Jeez, bro.
you know?
Yeah.
It just takes time. With some of them it'll be one take.
Right.
Some of them it depends on how you're feeling at the time, you know? It's there's no, like, you can't point a finger at it,
Right.
because it's all just magic, bro. It's literally how it happens. Is like I've said things in songs where it's like I would say it,
Yeah.
and then a week later it's physically playing out in my life,
That's insane.
you know? And it happens way more than usual. Like,
What? That's not even deja vu. What do you call that?
no, it's like
that's
not
just foresight.
intuition, but it's, I don't know what it is, but it definitely happens, and it's a lot. And like I'll think something and watch it happen, and
Right.
I say that
Right.
in 8 out of 10 of my songs.
Yeah.
I'll say something about that because it happens every day.
Right. You'll do whatever it takes to find that something.
Yes,
Yeah. Well, what's next for you?
I got a song called "Smoke"
Yeah.
that I'm working on. I finished it, but it's
Poet Without a Pen drop tonight.
Poet Without a Pen drop last night.
Oh, last night.
9
Yeah.
o'clock. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, our buddy Seth, he helped me write it. You know,
That's cool. He was in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He he would go down the whole mushroom road, and he got into it one night and just wrote some stuff down. He was like, I need you to put this into something that can come to life.
Do you think? Not saying that you've done mushrooms, but do you think it's beneficial?
See, I have a song called Yahweh, and it's like, it talks about that, where it's like if you do it in moderation, or like if you do it the right way, it can
Yeah.
help people, you know?
Yeah.
It's people that have depression or anything like that, it can definitely elevate your mood and
Yeah.
take anxiety away from people.
Absolutely. Well, that's cool, man. When does Smoke drop again? Sorry, I cut you off.
I don't know.
Okay.
You know, it's all up to me.
It's all up in the air.
Yeah,
Smoke.
it's everything I do it's all up to me.
There you go.
No, I don't have to go through anybody else.
Especially now that you got the studio.
Yeah,
Would you ever pay for a recording session outside?
I have. Yeah, I mean, I've never really gone out and paid for one by myself, but
Really?
if I'm with someone and featuring on a song, or it's some homeboys out.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I spend a lot of time at Blue Magic over here in Mobile.
Oh yeah, I used to record there.
Hmm.
I've got some funny stories in Blue Magic, man.
Yeah, me too.
One time because I don't know how it is nowadays, but it must have been like a year and a half ago. I like opened the door to get in, and usually CJ, shout out CJ on the track,
Mm-hmm.
would come and open the door, and he was just like, "Yeah, just come in." And so I opened it, and I wasn't used to opening it, and it was kind of light, but then it just shuts so fast behind you,
Yeah.
and it just like I walked in, and it just loud noise. Everybody, it was like an ant pile, you know, like when you step on it and the ants just start going crazy. What the hell is here? Yeah. Blue Magic, man.
Blue Magic.
Couldn't get out of there without smelling like something loud.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But yeah, man,
I haven't been there in a while though.
just insourcing it,
Mm-hmm.
having that in-house vibe.
Comes straight from the source. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, Lord.
Yes, sir.
Doc, it was great to have you. I'm looking forward to hearing Smoke and seeing the merch.
Yeah, bro. I'm drawing it up right now.
Yes, sir. Anything else?
I'm working on something that a lot of people are about to fuck with.
I will.
You know, I'm
Absolutely.
working on something that will be something that like people have never had before. You know,
Ready for
that's
it.
what I'm working on.
Awesome, brother. They really ain't ready.
I don't know if they're ready or not, but it's coming. It's something you've never seen or never had, so
Looking forward to it.
it'll be dope.
Y'all stay tuned. Thank you guys for checking into the latest episode on the Gulf Coast Music Podcast. Today's new wave, Doc.
So.
Appreciate you, brother.